The Switch 2 just dropped, and within 24 hours hackers are already poking at it. Here's everything that's actually been discovered so far. On launch day, hackers sprang into action, notably a userland ROP on day 1 exploit was working, even showing a simple graphics frame buffer demo. In other words, he achieved partial code execution, likely via the browser, and could draw to the screen, a classic entry point but still within userland. In parallel, one owner discovered their Switch 2 booting into a factory QA test menu, confirming that an internal diagnostic firmware meant for factory checks was present on some units. This test mode interface isn't a user exploit, but its appearance on a retail console highlights that engineering test software has leaked out. Flashcard and temper warnings. Early signs suggest Nintendo has tightened hardware protection. Hackers reported that inserting a mixed Switch flashcard for original Switch games into a Switch 2 immediately locked out the console, causing an endless boot loop. Likewise, attempts to probe the onboard SPI flash using voltage sweeps reportedly triggered an instant brick. The claim is that Switch 2 hardware detects even minor voltage anomalies from unauthorized tools and disables the system to prevent tampering. While it is unverified, this matches Nintendo's new policy. The Switch 2 end-user agreement explicitly warns that bypassing hardware security can render the device permanently unusable. In short, plugging in old flashcards or hardware mod kits today risking killing the console. What the? I know, man, we talked so often about it. I mean, we read it in the policy, but if Nintendo's actually really, like for real, going to do this, bricking consoles because they are using unauthorized software, what the f? Gotta stay professional. Hardware teardowns and specs. Inside the chassis is an NVIDIA Tegra based SoC and heavy shielding. Early teardowns confirm the custom chip is labeled GMLX30A1, the Tegra T239. This 207mm in square SoC packs 8 ARM Cortex A78C cores and an Ampere GPU. The board carries 12GB of LPDDR5X 8533 memory, 2x6GB and a 256GB SK Hynix UFS 3.1 flash module, along with MediaTek Wi-Fi Bluetooth. Screws are hidden under the Joy-Con rail covers, but once removed, the rear case lifts off easily, removing the metal shield and heatsink, then exposes the NVIDIA die. In short, the Switch 2's hardware is powerful, but well protected by metal shielding and screw locks, a typical modern design actually. Developer and community updates. So far no public firmware hacks beyond userland have appeared. Atmosphere lead has already stated he won't add Switch 2 support immediately, so no custom OS release is coming right now. Apart from the browser exploit, other known developers have been silent. In community channels, trusted insiders stress caution. Only claims backed by real data, like screenshots or code, are credible. As of this writing, no bootloader dump or fuse leak has surfaced, and no one has published a working kernel exploit or dev mode backdoor. The confirmed facts remain the ROP browser exploit, the QA firmware citing, the teardown spec confirmations, and the alleged brick warnings. All future findings will be monitored and reported by the hacking community as they emerge. And that's where the hacking scene stands after day 1. I'll keep tracking everything legit. Subscribe if you want clean updates with zero filler. My name is Yu. Don't you ever forget to smile. I hope I'll see you in the next video. Peace. Check.